Hi sweets and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to play with a lot of new makeup that I have gathered up and I'm itching to just try it and use it. Everything is new for me. It doesn't mean that it is a new launch. It is something that I haven't tried before. I'm just going to take away my bangs and we are gonna start. The first new product that I have is this Tula Skincare Glow and Get It. This is a cooling and brightening eye balm. I'm just going to apply it. It's not as cooling as I thought, but at least when you rub it into your skin, it has something not as you would imagine when something says cooling. I have already prepped my complexion. This is from Bite Beauty. Bite Beauty is known for their lip products, but they have 12 in complexion products. This is the Changemaker Supercharged Micellear Foundation with Power Pure Maki Berry. Don't even ask me what is Maki Berry because I don't have a clue and I didn't even look. And this is the actual product. I got it in the shade M65. If you don't know this about myself, I really like coverage. I don't like medium coverage in myself. Every time that I see something that is tinted moisturizer or light coverage or a BB cream, it really sparked my interest. So that's why I bought this one. And also because Bite Beauty is a clean brand. And I'm gonna use this brush from Alamar Cosmetics to just blend it into my skin. Foundation so far looking really good. This is the Covergirl Trueblend Undercover. I chose the shade Natural Ivory. It has a really big doe foot applicator. And I'm going to apply it in my darkest areas. And I think that it is too light for what I would normally go for. It's really light. Really light. And I applied a lot. To help me blend it, I'm gonna use the same foundation brush because it still has a little bit of left product in here, and I hope that it does the trick. Well, a little bit at least. Yeah, it did something. Yeah, it did a lot. I'm gonna use this number 7 translucent perfect light press powder. This is hypoallergenic. And this is how I'm looking so far. I really like this powder. It's really thin and it almost looks like I don't have anything. I have set my under eye and now I'm gonna go for bronzer. This is the Nars Sunkissed Bronzing Cream. This is in the shade Laguna. I think this is a limited edition. Taking as a guideline my ear, I'm going to place my brush exactly where my cheekbone ends. And I'm gonna start there to apply and blend the bronzer. I have to wear my bronzer straight, not going downwards because I have an elongated face, and if I use something in a diagonal direction, it's going to make my face look longer. A little bit in my chin. Now I'm gonna set my complexion because I don't have any other cream product to work with, and I'm gonna use the same powder that I use for my under eye, and I'm just going to brush it through my entire complexion because I have another powder that I want to buff with it. Now I'm gonna go for blush, and I have another product from Nars. Shade Desire is a cool tone pink, and I'm going to carefully apply it. Oh, it's looking good so far. It is just that I'm not into pinks. Blush done. Now I'm gonna go to highlighter. I have this Laura Geller High Definition Illuminating Duo. This is the shade Heart of Gold, and these are the shades. And pray to the gods that I don't look like a clown. That's why I chose this kind of a brush to help me blend it and not have a stripe of highlighter in my face. In the bridge of my nose, starting in between my eyebrows and going towards the tip of my nose, and a little bit in my cupid's bow. To buff everything, another thing from number 7, Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Light, and I'm going to buff this into my complexion. Well, I like a lot that my skin still looks like skin, regardless of all the products that I have applied. Also, I just look modified. That's it. And to set everything in place, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set. And this is new, but it's not the first time that I have used it. I used this when I got my BoxyCharm. So it is the second time. This has a kind of a coconut scent to it. Now that the complexion is finished, my eyebrows are done, and I've already prepped my lid with my Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna go to this palette that I have waiting to use it. This is the Tiny Marbles from Sydney Grace. This is the collab with Mel Thompson. He has a thing for insects. It has a mirror inside, the plastic protector, and this is the color story. This shade here is catching my eye, and I'm so curious. Wow, look at this. And I need to swatch it. Man, that is so amazing that I think I'm going to change my mind to just use that shade. I'm gonna start with Love Bug. I'm going to place it in my outer corner. I'm still gonna go for a halo look. Remember that I have downturned eyes and a little bit of hooded, so I have to look straight ahead to make sure that I placing my shadow where it flatters my eye shape. I'm going to apply the same shade in the inner part of my eye. The same pigment packer brush that I used earlier, and I'm gonna go the shade Bugaloo to intensify a little bit my outer corner. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I applied the first shade to blend the edges. Circular motions. I think we are almost done. And now I'm gonna go to the shade Scarab, which is this amazing shade. And I'm gonna place it in the middle of my mobile lid. Now I'm going to blend the edges. Now I'm gonna blend again what I have reapplied, just to make sure that it is without any harshness. And now for my bottom part, I think I'm gonna go to Jewelby. I'm gonna use this Colourpop Gel Creme Liner to apply it in my waterline, but instead of leaving it with this nude shade, I'm going to place the same purple shade that I have in my bottom lashes. It's just to have a cream base to adhere it to it. You can do this trick with a white eyeliner. You don't have the exact same shade that you are wearing in your bottom lashes. You can do this. I'm going to wear a black liner. I'm going to use this Milani matte eyeliner. Matte. This is a waterproof version. It is not a felt tip, it isn't a brush, it is something, I don't know, different for me. Going to place it in the outer part of my eye because I want to help my eye be lifted, which is what I try to correct every time I do an eye look. The eyes are done. Now I'm gonna tight line, apply mascara, also put on some falsies. I love how my eyes turn out, and the lip, it looks a little bit like the brownish tone that I got in my upper part, but I think that a little bit more cool tone towards a pink tone would be a lot more better, but I feel more comfortable with something like this. So recapping everything that I use for this look, we started with the Bite Beauty Changemaker. I love how this makes my skin look. It is a skin-like finish and it really does have one. I like the Covergirl concealer, but I need to buy another shade that is a lot more like my skin tone. This is too light for myself. The powder that I use for setting my under eye, amazing, still looks so good. Then I use the bronzer. It is really good, really easy to blend, and the tone, it looks awesome in my skin tone. The other thing was the blush, a really nice blush. I like how easy it was to blend. It complements the eye look that I did. And then I forgot that I used the Tula Glow Get It. I didn't like this so much. It didn't do much for myself. I think I didn't got the cooling something or the brightening something. I didn't see much. So yeah, if you like it, good. I didn't see that it did much for me. To buff my entire complexion with the number 7, it did a really awesome job. Everything looks seamlessly. I like the liner. It is really easy to use. The Laura Geller highlighter, I like how subtle I got it to work in myself. Those were all the new products that I use for myself. Everything has been working really good. So I'm very happy with the ending result. Also, the lashes are new. I have to trim them a lot. So sweets, I hope you like this look, and if you did, please press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.